they're not outcasting them, maybe?
It's not our job to. I don't think it's. If I had kids, I would probably do something similar. It's more so the mother's job there to tell the other kid, if you want to play with these kids, you're gonna have to get yourself in control. Welcome back to the show, guys.
What's up, y'all?
Today we're hearing about an Am I the Asshole for letting my son avoid a special needs child.
Let's find out
More about that next.
Am I the butthole for letting my son avoid a special needs child? Myself, 43 male, and my wife, 41 female, have lived on our street for years with our two boys, James, 12 male, and Sam, 6 male. Every Saturday morning Sam and I have a ritual. He calls them our dude walks. We look for spiders, dig in the mud, and stop at our neighborhood park to play. It's sort of a standing meetup for a bunch of parents in the area. Recently a new family moved in the next block over. The mother mentioned that she had two boys too, Kyle, 13 male, and Aiden, 7 male. I told her about the Sat morning park group in case she wanted to meet some neighbors. When she showed up with Aiden, it was clear he has special needs. The mom was friendly. She sat with all the parents while the kids played. Aiden is an enthusiastic player. Loud noises, banging on things, getting up in the other kids' faces. The mom was good about correcting him, and he wasn't aggressive, just excited. The other kids are wary when he flails, but they include him in play still. One sat he was having an especially tough day. I called Sam over for a snack. He said, "I don't want to play with Aiden, can we go home?" So we left. The next day Aiden's mom came to my door. She told me that I should have talked to him about differently abled people instead of just abandoning her son. We agreed to talk to Sam. The next weekend Sam said hi to Aiden. They played together a bit, but when Aiden got loud again, Sam retreated to the highest platform where Aiden was scared to go. When Aiden asked him to be his partner for a game, Sam said no, thank you. I felt that was fine. My wife still felt bad, so she invited them over. Aiden had one meltdown, but other than that it went fine. Afterwards Sam asked please could Aiden not come over again. I asked James what he thought of Kyle. He said that the kid was obnoxious and didn't smell great. The next weekend, Aiden destroyed my son's favorite toy. He snapped the arms and legs off. Sam yelled, "You are a very mean little boy." I did not make him apologize, we just left. Now instead of going out in the morning, we go on Sat afternoon after Aiden has left the park. After a few weeks, some others started joining us. We didn't discuss why. But I suspect that they didn't all shift their weekend routine around solely because they missed my sparkling personality. Aiden's mom eventually got wind of it. I don't know how. She wrote us a long heartfelt letter. She felt I had not done enough to discourage Sam from ostracizing Aiden and that my pull in the neighborhood was influencing others to avoid her son now too. Sam has tried his best. He's verbalized his need for boundaries from Aiden to us 3 times now. James has also been clear that he doesn't like the brother, Kyle. As long as both of my kids treat them with respect, I'm satisfied. I can't control what the other parents choose to do. We'll continue to be friendly and be good neighbors if they need a hand, but not play with them. Am I the butthole? Not the butthole. Your job is to make sure your kid treats Aiden with respect, not to force him to be Aiden's friend. You did just fine. No buttholes here. It's a very difficult situation, but you're doing the right.
So, my thoughts on this is I would agree that, it's her responsibility to make sure that she's treating.
The person who's talking is the guy. It's the father.
Oh, all right. So that the father is at least articulating to the son that you need to treat these people with respect. I agree with that. The other thing is, are they necessarily fully achieving that goal?
Who?
The son.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to question, are they actually not really being fully respectful?
From what I heard, it didn't sound like they did anything disrespectful. The kid said, "You're a mean kid." That was the
after his toy being snapped.
That was the most egregious thing he said. Was "You're a mean kid."
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
That's not that bad. Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't swear at him. He didn't punch him. He didn't.
Yeah.
I say I hate you or anything like that. So.
I guess the only argument that I would have is making sure that the kid understands they're not outcasting them, maybe?
It's not our job to. I don't think it's. If I had kids, I would probably do something similar. It's more so the mother's job there to tell the other kid, if you want to play with these kids, you're going to have to get yourself in control.
This video is sponsored by the Torn Collection.
Torn to pieces, feeling like I'm split in two, just like me and you. Need to put this shit together, I can't find the screws. Need to find myself a woman that can be my muse. It's been a long, lonely road, now I need a different avenue. Hoping getting beaten up so much, this shit is black and blue. Niggas out here giving they 2 cents, don't know what I've been through. Women always treated me like nothing every single time that I pursue. Yeah, always feeling conflicted because I never knew the consequence of dealing with women. Type of shit they really got me out here calling them bitches. Got me out here chasing love instead of chasing ambitions. See my heart start bleeding now, I think I need me some stitches. This shit done turned just to me not feeling good enough. Now I'm out here smiling trying to act like I don't give a fuck, but really I do give a fuck. These niggas probably think I'm nuts. Fuck it.
Because apparently the kid is he said he has special needs. I don't think it means that like he isn't able to like understand things, because he was able to ask the other kid to be a partner in a game and to play different things.
Right, but
we
don't necessarily understand what the dynamic of the special needs are, if that triggers the kid to have these like outbursts.
But I think even like even like little kids, like babies, are able to understand like when kids want to play with them or not. You know what I mean? Like you can still. So I don't think just because they have special needs doesn't mean that they don't need to understand that like certain behaviors are going to ostracize you from your friends. So
yeah, or cause certain.
I think the mother needs to help get that into the kid's head. I don't know if it's maybe more difficult, but it definitely is more difficult because they have special needs.
Definitely more difficult.
But it's still, that's her responsibility,
not the other parents.
Not the other parents. It's not their job to like train the kid. That's not really their job.
So I would definitely say not the asshole for this.
Yeah, definitely not the asshole.
Definitely not the asshole. Let us know your thoughts about this scenario and if you think that the kid was actually being respectful or not. And make sure you like, subscribe.
I was gonna say, and tell us if you have any scenarios when you were a kid where there were always kids that were making you annoyed or you felt like you couldn't play with them. Tell us about those situations as well.
And we will see you next time.
See you guys later.